Over 120 million people around the world are displaced because of persecution, conflict, violence, or human rights violations. This is according to the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees.
That number has more than doubled over the last decade. KSN's Molly Jones spoke to a refugee about her journey to America. She joins us in studio on this World Refugee Day. Good morning, Molly.
Hey guys, good morning. World Refugee Day is about raising awareness on the obstacles refugees around the world are facing. Natalia Travamo is from Ukraine. She says although she is grateful for the support she's received while here in the United States, it's been a hard adjustment. She says everything is different, from language to public transportation. When Russia invaded Ukraine in 2022, Natalia and her family went to Poland before coming to America about a year ago. She's happy and she feels safe here. However, she tells me nobody wants to be a refugee and there's no other choice.
We want to live in our country like a free people with my family. I want then my children can see their grandparents. Yeah. So, excuse me, it's very hard for me.
Tonight, the IRC is hosting its first ever gala in honor of World Refugee Day. Eddie and I will be the MCs for that. And the organization helps refugees like Natalia. We have more information on the nonprofit at ksn.com. I spoke with another refugee from South Sudan who had to leave his wife and child behind in Kenya. I'll share his story coming up at 6:30. Eddie, Alexis.
Today is World Refugee Day. The United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees says 1 in every 69 people around the world are forcibly displaced.
And this nearly doubled the 1 in 125 people displaced 10 years ago. KSN's Molly Jones talked to a refugee about what this day means to them. Good morning, Molly.
Hey guys, good morning. Well, these historic numbers are growing in part because of conflicts in Sudan, Gaza, and Myanmar. I spoke to a refugee from South Sudan who says he has been waiting at a refugee camp in Kenya nearly his whole life. Machar Go arrived in the U.S. in February. He had to leave his wife and child behind at the camp, which he says is constantly in the back of his mind. He says there are so many people in camps who are desperate with nowhere to go, so he feels extremely lucky to be in America.
Arriving to America, it was like my best day. I was feeling like I was born again. You know, to be in the United States of America. That was the beginning of my life, you know, my future again.
The International Rescue Committee helps people like Machar. We have information on volunteering and donating to help people like him here in Wichita on ksn.com. Here for you, Molly Jones, KSN News 3.